All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. Welcome back to our channel, guys. My name's Dylan, and we are joined with a special guest today.
I am Kaylin Shadle.
Kaylin Shadle. You have to whisper your last name. I brought her on because she has a crazy story of, well, somebody was a creepy Uber driver, right?
You don't spill the deets already. Like, come on.
Well,
now.
they already saw the title, but
oh, dang it.
we're gonna give the details. But yeah, guys, I brought her on to share this story. I thought it would be really interesting to get some new content for you guys because I know you guys like new guests on the channel. You guys have seen the past 300 guests, and you guys want more. So
here I am.
Here's Kaylin. But yeah, before we get into the video, if you guys can do us one little favor and give the video a thumbs up. I cannot tell you why we need a thumbs up. That's just how YouTube works. Yeah, you probably don't understand, but if you're a YouTuber, you know, I can't explain it. Leave the video a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss another video on the channel. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us one fun fact about yourself.
Okay, so I am Kaylin Shadle, and a fun fact about me is I've rappelled off of a 500-foot cliff.
Really?
Yeah, daredevil.
Did you survive it?
I did, yeah.
You're
the
alive.
rope like held me, thank God, and just...
You're not like a cloned version of...
No, I am like real.
So,
very, very real.
How did you learn how to do that?
So I grew up in Utah. And
do people rappel in Utah?
They do,
a
because
lot?
we have tons of canyons. Like,
you're like,
if you're
oh,
Utah,
I grew up in Utah.
If you're Utah, you know what I mean. We got Zions. We got, yeah, just canyons all around. So
you're like, I'm a fire breather. I'm like, how? You're like, oh, Utah. Utah people.
That explains it. And so I just decided to get some ropes and descend a mountain. A 500-foot mountain, I do add. So. Do
you also swim with crocodiles too? Is
I
that another
haven't
Utah
done that
thing?
yet. No, we don't really have an ocean or very many ponds, but
yeah.
That's on the list.
Cool.
Too, I think.
Great fun fact. Good job. Good job. So yeah, guys, I'm the Uber driver, Lyft driver, and she's the Uber passenger. Lyft. Do you take both Uber and Lyft?
I do, mostly Uber, but I do
screw
take
Lyft. Lyft suck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
When you're used to something, you're used to it.
Lyft is good, but Uber in LA is like way faster. Just spilling the tea.
It is good to check.
Uber
both,
shows up in like 2 minutes, and well, at least in my neighborhood. Sometimes
they show
with
up
Lyft,
speedy.
sometimes with Lyft, I'm waiting like 20-30 minutes.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know, but
Uber, they're there.
Actually, well, never mind. I'll edit this out, but I was surprised that you found most people get lost.
Oh, it's so easy.
And they like call me like, where are you? I'm like, and they're like way up the street.
Maybe I should become an Uber driver. I don't know where I'm going.
Even like all my Uber drivers get lost.
That's funny.
And they call me, they're like,
it's on
where's your
street.
house? Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Irrelevant.
I found it. I'm a finder.
Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the story. Let's set the setting. What was going on this day? Why were you using Uber that day?
So it was a Friday night, and you know, in Los Angeles, Friday nights they're a lot of fun. So me and my friend Reagan, we were in Hollywood, and we were like, let's get ready, let's go out. So
you were living in Hollywood.
I was living in Hollywood, yeah.
So going out every night.
Well, no, just the weekends when it matters. And so when you have like your friend, you know, you're trying to like hype each other up. So I was like, I'm wearing a dress. She's like, I'm wearing a dress. I'm like, I'm wearing my giant sparkly Steve Madden stilettos. And she was like, oh shoot, I'm wearing my sparkly stilettos too. I'm like, oh shoot. And so we're like, okay, let's get an Uber because we both didn't have cars at the time.
Were you just going to like a party?
Yeah, we're going to this party that was probably like a 10-minute drive away.
Yeah.
And we always like look at each other and question like, should we do Uber X or Uber Pool? And I was like, we're in our stilettos, we should probably do Uber X so we don't have to walk, you know? But then usually at that area we would get like a 2-minute walk and then we're there. And so we're like, let's just do Uber Pool.
Here in LA, it's Uber, it's not Uber Pool, it's Uber Express Pool. So
yeah,
usually most places you don't have to walk. But here they make you walk because there's so many rides.
Keep the driver on.
You have to walk like up to 3 blocks or something, right?
Yeah, but normally you're lucky. And sometimes you don't even have to walk. Like most
Usually
of the time you actually don't have to walk.
Yeah, but sometimes you do.
And so lately we were lucking out and we never had to walk. So we're like, dude, why would we pay more for an Uber X if it's the same?
Okay, so you got your stilettos on.
Stilettos,
dresses,
dress.
Going to a house party.
It's dark. And
perfect night for an Uber. This is every Uber driver's dream ride, right? Just
2 girls
perfect
just decked out.
circumstances.
We're like, here we are. So
definitely not drinking any alcohol that night. Definitely not.
Absolutely
Probably
not.
sipping on some green tea or something.
Yeah, that's what we do. We sip green tea.
Iced or hot?
I prefer like both. It depends. Probably if it was night, it would have been hot because, you know, chilly. We're walking outside. Well, we didn't know we were walking outside. But anyways, I get the Uber pool confirmation and it's like, you have to walk 7 minutes. And I was like, first of all, we're in East Hollywood, and if you've ever been to East Hollywood,
you don't want to walk like
you don't want
to
walk ever at night.
You don't even want to walk out to your Uber car.
And a short dress. So I was like, shoot.
Might as well bring some Converse like for the walk to your Uber.
Yeah, it was just bad news, and so we're like, okay, well, we gotta go. So we start
Honestly,
our trek.
you probably could have called him and asked him to pick you up, and he probably would have.
But you know, it depends on the Uber. Some Uber drivers are like, dude,
just
no,
saying.
like, so we didn't know who this dude was.
Yeah.
So we start walking, and all of a sudden he's like, your Uber driver's arriving in 2 minutes. We're like, we're 5 minutes away and we're in stilettos, like this isn't happening. And of course the floor is uneven, so we're just like trotting, like don't fall over. And she gets ahead of me because I guess she's better at running in heels. And I was like, Reagan, wait! Just like the most all over the place runner, and my stilettos are going like just ready to snap. I was like, this is not happening tonight.
Not chill.
And you know, we've missed plenty of Ubers and that never feels good. So we're like, we're making this, like we are making this Uber. So we're trotting.
It's kind of like getting stood up when you don't get to your Uber in time.
Yeah, and then you have to call another one, and then we're already gonna be like away, and we don't want to stand in the street in East Hollywood in stiletto heels.
And then have to walk another 7 minutes somewhere else.
Exactly. So I was like, we are not missing this Uber. And so she's running, and we see the car, and she's waving, and she's in front of me, and I'm like, Reagan, get him! And he's on the opposite side of the road, and we are not crossing the street. There's not a crosswalk. I am not walking further, and it's a busy road. And I cannot walk further. Like these stilettos, sparkly boots are just like not okay on my feet.
Yeah.
And so
you're already tired like before you get to the park.
Yeah. I'm waving at him, she's waving at him. We're like, flip a Yui, and he's like got his hazards on, just parked. We're like, no, you can't be parked right now, sir. You have to, you know, flip around. And so finally he gets like the hint, like, oh, we give him a ring a ding, and he's like, oh, flip around. We're like, that's what I'm saying, flip around. And so he flips around and we get in, and they're like, thank you for waiting. And you know, he's like chill, he's like, oh, no biggie. I'm like, oh my god, this guy is so nice. Like, we literally were late and he didn't leave us because, you know, there's some of those Uber drivers that if you leave them waiting for like 2 minutes, they peace out. And so I was like, dude, I vibe with this homie, like he saved us. And Reagan's like, yeah, he saved us. So we're just like pumped about it. And so we start chatting with him, and he's like, where you going? And we're like, we're going to this party. And I was like, this guy is so chill. Like, why don't we ask?
Oh, yeah.
If he can, like, is there a way that we could, like, request the same driver?
For your next ride.
And I'm not even, like, saying it, I wasn't even saying it, like, that genuinely. Like, I did like him, but I just wanted, like, you know, like, hey, you're doing a good job. Like, I would love to have you again, is what I was, like, trying to, you know, go to. I wasn't, like, actually, like, I'm gonna find a way for you to.
You're not like, what's your phone number? I want you as my next driver.
No, like, you know, all Uber drivers, like, they're great, and you get good and bad ones, but I was like, it's not that important to me.
Yeah.
And so he's like, no, you can't do that, it's chill. And I think I mentioned like, hey, I'm Kaylin, and she was like, I'm Reagan. Like, you know, just a simple introduction. I can't really recall the details of that, but
because the tea, the green tea was just
yeah, the green tea was just like, whoa, had like the caffeine.
Yeah, you had a lot of caffeine. You were really hydrated.
Yeah, my feet were hurting, like my thoughts were somewhere else.
Yeah, and you were chasing the green tea with water too, and water just like,
I was so hydrated. Like, I can't even explain to you how hydrated I was. Anyways, so
we have a younger audience, so you know.
Yeah.
Hydration is key.
Hydration, drink your water every morning, like 3 glasses a day. A morning? I don't know.
8 glasses a day.
Maybe 9, I don't know. You just drink your water is what I'm telling you, kids.
Just get a funnel and just put your mouth under.
Yeah, like just big gallon and you just.
Yeah, we do that at parties sometimes. Like get a big funnel and just...
Yeah, that's what the hype is about. Once you get older, it's just all about the water. You'll learn.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so we're in the Uber, we're getting to our destination, we're like, oh my gosh, you're the coolest Uber driver, you know, just hyping this man up because, again, he didn't leave us. And he flipped a Yui, and sometimes Uber drivers will literally not flip a Yui for you, which I get. Like, I get you need to stay on route, but like sometimes if you're in giant stilettos, that crosswalk just...
Like, hook it up, bro.
It's just, no. You don't want to walk across the crosswalk, and it's much easier from just like pressing gas and... Anyways, so we vibed with this dude. We got out of the car and we're like, hey, bye, like thank you so much, you know, just like he's like, yeah, he's feeling all hype. We're like, oh, we made that Uber driver feel so good. Like he made us feel like he was awesome.
Do you remember what car he was driving?
I would say like silver Hyundai. Throwing out a guess.
Hyundai.
Silver, not Honda. Hyundai.
We're buffers.
Like nothing like crazy, but it was like nice.
I used to actually drive a silver Hyundai.
Are you the guy? like let me take a double look.
That was me.
Oh shoot.
I was your driver.
It's like a little surprise. No, don't tell that name.
Okay, so what happened?
So what happened was
everyone's on the edge of their chairs waiting for.
So we're dancing, and all of a sudden I'm getting like 20 notifications, which you know, like I get notifications, but it was just like
this was later on. He dropped you off. This was later on at the night.
Yeah, and my phone's just going off, and I'm like dancing, so I was like, I'm not gonna check it. And then Reg's like getting 20 notifications, and we're like, whoa, our phones are going off, you know? Woo! We go to the bathroom, and Reagan's like, Kaylin, look at your phone. And I was like, what? And that Uber driver somehow, I don't know how, because I didn't tell him my last name or like anything, he found my Instagram. Not only my Instagram, but he found her Instagram. And like, you know, if you know, I'm like, give us a follow, like whatever. Give us a follow.
Wait, her
like,
name's
Kaylin
Reagan,
Chadle.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what he did.
There's
not that many Reagans.
You don't think?
He definitely, this is what I think happened. After that ride, he ended his next rides for the whole night. And he went on on Instagram, right?
But yeah, it was Instagram.
Oh.
But maybe.
So he probably went on Instagram, typed in Reagan, and then just scrolled through like
a million. But he was quick too. Like, what, gave him like an hour? I don't know, until we started getting these DMs. So I look and she's like, was this our Uber driver? And it's like, hey, had so much fun. I can totally pick you up tonight if you're down. Like, just text me. And then later on, he's like, I'm actually gonna go to sleep, but I'm putting my phone on loud. I will totally come pick you up if you call me.
Oh, he wanted
what
to
are you
pick
doing
you guys
tomorrow?
up. Okay.
Like, I was like, what?
He's like, I won't even charge you, man. I'll turn off the meter.
So confused. I was like, is this actually our Uber driver? Like, how did he find us? And so, you know, like 20 DMs from us both, so together like 40 DMs. And so we're like, hey, this is weird. And so I didn't respond, but Reagan is just angel. She's like, oh, thanks, period. And he was like, oh, thanks. Set him off. He was like, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing tonight? Do you want to go on a date? Like,
he's like fishing, and she gave him like a little nibble, and then he just
just over the I mean, bless his soul. Like, yeah, he was a good Uber driver, to be fair, but it just like, it never stopped. I still every now and then get a little DM from my Uber driver, and I just reminisce about that night.
Wait, does he comment on your photos yet?
No, it's low key. He like doesn't want to be out there, but he's just like sliding in the DMs like, hey, what you doing tonight?
He's probably married. But has a few kids.
Yeah, so we got tons and tons and tons of DMs, and maybe he really was just trying to be a homie, you know, and just like, I don't know, give a homie a ride.
He was probably just trying to get more business.
But it's not about the ride no more. When you're asking if you want to go to dinner and like,
really?
And us both too. It's like,
oh damn,
it was us both.
Did he offer to take you guys to Il Pastel?
We didn't extend like any offers. It was like literally no communication. He's like, yeah, like if you look at it,
you're like,
sees it as
Nobu,
yes.
and I'm down. You're like, yeah, let's go to Nobu. You're paying.
Yeah, so that was wild. And so let's do like maybe like tips for Uber drivers. If an Uber rider is friendly, don't go find their Instagram. And if you, by chance, like, you know, come across it, maybe give them a follow or a like or two, because, you know, that's friendly. Like,
yeah,
everyone's like, yeah, I like a
play
like.
the game a little bit.
Yeah, I like a like.
20 DMs,
I like
though,
follow, but just excessive DMs asking if they can pick you up at, like, 2 a.m. is just,
not smart.
Not the best. I was like, that's tad bit creepy. So do they like share their name when you pick up a passenger? Like, I don't know how we got it.
Wait, let me see mine.
Yeah, like,
wait, was it Uber?
it was Uber. But I usually think they just say their first name and like the stars. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's like. There's no names. He is confirming that all he would have gotten was Kaylin and Reagan. Which,
yeah, unless I'm just being I can send Ryder thanks. Should I try? Oh, it already sent. Alright.
And he still doesn't know their full last name. Even if they did,
I don't even know their first name.
like,
Well, you learn their name when you pick them up.
but how could you get the correct spelling? How could you get, even if you knew their first and last name, just to find their Instagram, like,
Bottom of the line, guys, don't DM your riders on Instagram, okay? You look creepy.
just
Just don't do it. And you could have even reported that guy to Uber and be like,
I could have.
you could have, but you know.
But I just like, you know, you never know what it's like. He could have just been a really
Yeah.
nice guy.
Could have been your future,
I don't know, positivity, whoop.
Yeah. You do. Oh. Alright guys, so, wow, that was a nice hair flip. You just hit me in the face. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Don't DM your riders on Instagram, and if you're a passenger and you get a DM from your driver, probably don't respond.
Don't respond. I would say definitely don't respond and just pretend that you weren't in that car.
It happens, but yeah, it shouldn't happen. Alright, thank you guys for watching today's video. That's it, and you guys are awesome. Make sure to like this video and comment down below one fun fact about yourself, and maybe if you have scaled a 500-foot wall or something cooler, comment down below. But if you haven't done that, sorry, you're not cool, don't comment. Alright, thanks guys for watching. We'll talk to y'all soon, and thank you for coming on the show.
Yes! See you guys, thanks for listening to my story.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright, bye guys.
see you.
Okay.
Alright, I really gotta use the bathroom. Where is it?